You say the movement failed cause you don't know its nature. Deny class struggle and it only grows greater. You were born in that bubble, but there will be more battles. The past was not a failed start, it was foreshadowed to direct action, more than vocal combat. It's time to breach our social contract. You say majority rules a must, so if there's more owners than slaves, is it just? Fuck that! You think you're a free man, you better think twice. You give them labor, but you never set the price. Pull yourself up by your bootstraps is what they're telling you, but you're always shining someone else's shoes. Lace up, put the boot to the head! No one cares, you gotta fight for your human rights, whether it's the red coats or the blue and whites. The oppressors always dress alike because they're outnumbered, they make an impressive sight. But when the people rise, they always suppress their might. Until then, they tell you what to do. They say hard work will redeem us, while they take the products of your labor and sell it back to you. Don't pay the cost and tax back like black cats and fire your boss! You say the left died with Lenin or Marx, but the revolution never began, it just pretended to start. And it's a new century, you can't fight the future with memory. It's trickle-down economics, can't you see? We don't rob the rich, it's forced philanthropy. Strong-arm charity for the proletariat who have pulled the rickshaws and chariots. You wonder why we're so pissed off, there it is. Cause you call this the land of the free, but we're real revolutionaries, we know the facts. We don't just play the part, we stay sharp, talk low, keep it under the radar, so they never see it coming when we take back the factories, the means of production, the machines for construction. That's the way it has to be, we don't take bribes. No more of a class war, and for those who aren't on our side, you've got no chance of stopping the revolution. 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 You got no chance of stopping the revolution. You got no chance.
Babe, I don't care where you bury my body when I'm dead and gone.
I walk to the crossroads with weapons drawn. This is a devil's delight. I used to have keen sight inside my mind, inside my room, while the rest of you sleep tight. This is Desperado's blues through a life that's an empty mausoleum that no one would ever choose. At the crossroads I saw the demons, then I let loose what was lost to reason. What was lost to reason is that we are all born dead to rights, and even if your souls express delight, the world is on fire, you could be dead tonight. So I hope for a full moon and a casket to get trapped in, a razor to sign your contract, and to seal it I'll use 19 years of ashes. My soul's values absent, worthless, and a contract signed on papyrus. What's worth more than the ghost in the machine is the machine behind the eyelids.
And the devil was walking side by side.
Well, even the devil sings the blues, though it's misconstrued in different hues. Off tune, and he misses cues. If you think it's cause he lacks a soul, get a clue. It came straight from what his brain makes. You are no different. You say it isn't true, but your position is based on superstition that with soul power we can make improved conditions. And I'm so sour because I think and I sold my soul, cause it doesn't mean a thing, but the devil got ripped off. It's got no value. The gold mine was in my head the whole time, and when I'm dead you'll know why. After I astound you, I traded my soul for unlimited rage, so my bars get stuck in your head like Phineas Gage. Check, 1, 2, left hook and flurry, and a storm on the mic, and your sight gets blurry. When I spit a blizzard so cold, cause I've got no soul, I'm a snowman who needs to rock. Fuck your slow jams, don't even let the needle drop. Spit this rap spiel like bulimics spit their last meal, and flow like fresh blood that needs a clot. It's Kobe Saldo, sparring with my man Graham. Make no apologies like Carl Pandram. With a pen and pad we're called to war, from Leningrad to Baltimore. We expose your ghost writers and doggy punch the beat so the flow is tighter. I start with the know-how to make high art low brow. style is death, like cyanide. So jump on our bandwagon when we breathe the fire like a damn dragon. Not to preach to the choir, but rap today sounds like disco. You want that cookie cutter shit, yo, go to Nabisco. We came to box your ears like Klitschko without the glass jaw. Step to our level, get leveled like asphalt. It's Kobe Saldo, MC Graham, no tyrant can try us. It's SUDA, the suburban Defiance Alliance. We flow like Perpetual Revolution on stage. Like our leaders, eventual execution will praise. No gods and no masters, no fields overseers. We appeal for greener pastures to raise the consciousness of the populace much higher. New recruits and zoot suits and spread like wildfire of the Pistons. Join us on our mission, it's SUDA, the Suburban Defiance Alliance. The SUDA, the SATAN. Who gets for replay then? The song the girls cut their wrists to each weekend. The NPS, followed by X and O's. I'm the type every reign of terror beheaded the most. Rigor mortis on the microphone, I never let it go. You get half your paycheck and you don't feel the man's pressure. We're from the same stock, yet we share no common ancestors. You love this country, like Albert Fish loved the pins in his hips. Like Socrates loved the hemlock as it slipped past his lips. Your conscience is clean, cause you know your block's wired. Like Luca Brasi, caught by the garrote wire. As cats spin the world like stock tires, and my social contract expires. So when you think SUDA, think we're the fucking true way. Cause I'm on a pale horse, and every word is your doomsday.
Since the beginning of man's ability to think,
What separates us from the ants and the elephants? This is about
development,
some are afraid of change, or maybe they're morons, so they wage war on.
development,
And they're hell-bent on bringing back the dark ages, but no art can save us from.
development,
Look in the sky, face infinity, we will push on.
continually.
Man's not a fallen angel, he's a risen ape. Another irate primate, get it straight. And all logic
Development.
is at stake when superstition comes first. Cause it's not what they all heard at church. If it was up to them, the sun would still revolve around the earth, and we'd still be crucifying long hairs for this song. Me and Graham would be in their crosshairs, and then on the cross where the heretics hang for speaking the truth with our arrogant slang. And they'd say rap was sin like
abortion, polygamy, sorcery, heart surgery, prostitution, teaching evolution, treason, onanism, which is also known as spilling your seed. For those who don't know what's written, researching stem cells, usury, leprosy, homosexuality, and all sex before marriage, acting above your station, being a slave and craving emancipation, wearing a condom, hating your enemy, forgetting to love God, cause he loves you so much that'll hurt you to show it.
but
Development,
breeds more
development,
and
development,
is made.
continually. Development,
Breeds more
development,
and
development,
is made.
continually. Development,
Breeds more
development,
and
development.
is made continually.
Alright, y'all.
This is the mic that I rush so deadly. When I walk I slouch cause my nuts is heavy. Your minds were sent backwards, but you'll get straightened out just like Ted Haggard. You people would have us living in caves, as if my freedom was your biggest mistake. You think you'd stop the machine and dodge the whiplash, or fall from great heights and land intact? The impact is more than you could ever believe, and I could break this impasse in ways you can't foresee. What you can't see will kill you, lies will fill you as you wait to see what your blind faith will prove. There's no God question, just a God delusion. Even though you started a movement, how many hearts have you ruined? Your place for people like me is in hell, cause I take away your children and tell them that the only future is the one man makes for himself. And we will
Develop continually.
We will
Develop continually.
We will
Develop continually.
We will
Develop continually.
Now if a
Six turned out to be 9, or hieroglyphics, or Mayan inscriptions inside a drilled out skull to try to keep an open mind. I don't mind
If they gave you those pills rather than SSRIs, and you're hoping fear become nil, will the best part of you die? Like respiration and verdant hills. If the sun refused to shine even still, I wouldn't mind.
if all the hippies hung by their own hair and the pot crop was chopped so it couldn't grow, there would be no objection for me. I don't care. When I'm feeling low, I get high on thin air.
Your death gave me new life, who'd be around to care? If you opened up the coffins and found the whole world there. The human capital's exhausted, most men lost, and I still wouldn't lament for the fallen if the voices in my head stop talking. I give you word edgewise, but not that often.
If all the queers were to marry and a rainbow replaced the Virgin Mary, Jesus and chalices with penises and phalluses, I don't care.
If the commies and Bolsheviks bought up land and charged rent, I wouldn't lose control of it. If the sun coming through the blinds lost its glare, the whole earth might die and I still wouldn't care.
If the earth refused to turn 1 inch in the permanent day, burn my skin and scorch the forest and dried up the sea, I'd let it be.
If I got it all wrong, I still wouldn't play along. Even before I had the neurons to write this song, Jesus Christ had been dead for mad long. And if God proved to be sadistic, I'm gonna live forever like he never existed. I'd rather go to hell standing than seek salvation on my knees. How much seed will you have to swallow till you realize who you're trying to please? Who you're trying to please?
White collar conservatives flashing down the street couldn't hold a match to my rapping on the beat. My rhymes fly high like Apache fleets, and if Christ was right and they find the pearly gates, I'll still be the egoist the world hates.
You're being lied. You're being lied. You're being lied to. You can jam the streets. You can man the fleets. But you won't ever get your hands on me, cause what you call me and what we all see are as much a fiction as a dead carpenter's convictions, written and depicted 2,000 years after his stage crucifixion. Abandon faith! Abandon faith!
If the 6 turned out to be 9, I don't mind.
This is a posthumous execution from the fallen archangel on top of the retribution. You have no chance of stopping the revolution. You have no chance of stopping the revolution. You have no chance of stopping the revolution, of stopping the heads from moving from the shoulders to the streets of the rotten death and the ruins. Leave you barely lucid. The back of your head is where my boot is. The roles were never congruent, and soon it will be reversed. Words you made me rehearse are about to be unlearned. My days are death sentences. My head is so reckless, it's like the death of the ruling henchman sits on my shoulders and appendages. And the foolish are so shocked, cause the revolution's in their face like Botox. There are no stops from here to paradise. I have no strength in a soul that barely fights, but my brain contains a legion to crush the parasites. My conviction's a lynch mob, but it'll be there tonight.
And we go for the jugular.
The throat is cut at first,
Your blood dry.
then your body's overturned for what it's worth.
Try to hold your head high,
But you were left to die,
stuffed in a wooden box.
pumped with formaldehyde.
And if you step out of line, we will kill as many times as it takes. We will kill as many times as it takes to make sure they can't break the 9-inch stakes and escape, cause they might stop the clock. The only way you raise from the grave is like Papa Doc. Exhume to face a second doom and lose what the worms can't consume. You wanna rest in peace despite your fate? We'll cut off your nose to spite your face. You'll get iced twice like ice cream cake and sliced the same way. You rest in pieces despite that your brainwaves have dried. You get crushed flat even though you flatline. You are dead till we say so. You wanna get off the hook, you gotta hang like payphone. Strangle and choke as you dangle from the rope. If you want down, then we'll drown you in the moat. Sleep with the guppies and the catfish. Try the dead man's float and get scratched like a bad itch. Cut the same way that they slaughter hogs across the neck. It's submerged till you're waterlogged, then you're left to the elements as cold as it could get. Tied to a tree, but you're not out of the woods yet. It's summertime. You're bloated, humongous. We'll come back to kill what grows on you as fungus.
And another thing,
Not even death
can't stop the suffering.
You try suicide,
Blood on your suit and tie,
but who would cry?
at your body's uncovering.
Took a nice pick to the head, but I contend
It would be an honor to die again. The back of your head is where my boot is. The back of your head is where my boot is. The back of your head is where my boot is. The back of your head is where my boot is. The back of your head is where my boot is. This is a posthumous execution. Posthumous execution. The back of your head is where my boot is. Posthumous execution.
we will kill as many times as it takes, many times as it takes to make sure they can't break the 9-inch stakes and escape. Cause they might stop the clock, stop the clock.
You have no chance of stopping the revolution,
Cause the revolution's in their
face like Botox, and soon it will be reversed, will be reversed. Words you made me rehearse are about to be unlearned, are about to be unlearned.